Imagine this. You're with that incredible, mature woman who knows exactly what she wants out of life. You talk, you exchange smiles, but deep down, a doubt creeps up on you. Does she feel that I'm really here? Do I really care? Am I doing something wrong without even realizing it? You try, but something doesn't seem to fit. The silence between you begins to grow heavy, and you wonder if you're just following the path of so many others she's left behind. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. Self-assured older women aren't impressed by empty words or forced gestures. They value details, and often, the lack of a simple touch, made in the right place at the right time, is enough to lose her interest. You feel like you're doing everything, but in reality you're missing the essentials. The fear of being seen as one more is real, but there is a solution. Today, I'm going to show you 7 places where an older woman wants to be touched. Not just to impress, but to create a real connection. These gestures, inspired by the principles of Stoicism, will help you convey care, security, and attention. It's not about the touch itself, but about what it communicates. Do you want to break out of the pattern, avoid mistakes, and finally stand out? So stay with me, because now I'm going to reveal how each of these gestures can completely transform the way you connect. Before you do, make sure you're already subscribed to this channel because we're planning a series of content here to help you become a man of value. Let's get straight to the first point, lower back. A gesture that shows care. You know that moment when you want to show someone that they can trust you. A gentle touch on the lower back can do just that. This gesture conveys a sense of security, as if you were saying, I'm here, you can count on me. It's a way of caring without having to use words. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believe that everything we do needs to have a good reason. So when you touch this area, it's as if you're showing respect and protection. It's important that the gesture is light and natural, without seeming forced. It could be during a walk, helping the person cross a threshold, or just supporting them in a special moment. The touch on the lower back creates a bond of trust. It's discreet, but has enormous significance. It's a way of showing that you're present and attentive, which makes any relationship stronger and full of affection. Nape, a touch that shows care and respect. The nape of the neck is a very special and sensitive area. A light caress there can be like a hug without using your arms. It's a gesture that conveys comfort and creates a closer connection. But just like other important things, you have to be careful and respect the person's space. The Stoics, like Seneca, always talked about acting wisely and kindly. A touch on the back of the neck only makes sense if it's done with the intention of showing affection and genuine attention. It doesn't have to be something grand. Sometimes a subtle touch says everything you feel. This kind of affection creates a moment of calm and trust. It shows that you are really there. It's a simple way of creating a bond, making it clear that the relationship is based on respect and genuine feelings. Arms, a simple gesture that says a lot. Imagine a quiet conversation on a sunny afternoon. You're talking to someone special, and in the middle of the conversation, you gently touch their arm while laughing at something funny. Without realizing it, this simple gesture has made all the difference. The other person feels that you are really there, listening, caring. The Stoics, like Epictetus, believe that small everyday actions show who we really are. A touch on the arm may seem small, but it carries enormous significance, attention, connection, and presence. It's like an invisible bridge that connects you and the other person, showing that your words and feelings matter. During a difficult time, have you ever noticed how a gesture like this can reassure someone? Maybe you've already done it by saying, "It's going to be okay," and without realizing it, that touch transformed the atmosphere around you. This is how a simple gesture can strengthen bonds, build trust, and, above all, demonstrate how much you value that person. Have you ever heard of these places on a woman's body? Did you know they existed? Share your experiences or doubts in the comments. I'll help you in the comments. Knees. A touch that creates connection. A subtle touch on the knee can convey comfort and create a feeling of closeness. It's a discreet gesture, but full of meaning, ideal for quiet moments, such as watching a movie together or talking in silence. This small act helps to strengthen the bond in a natural way, without the need for words, showing care and attention. The Stoics, like Seneca, always stressed the importance of doing things with intention and respect. A gesture like this, made at the right time, shows that you are present, attentive, and committed to the relationship. It symbolizes support and understanding, as well as conveying the idea that the person next to you is valued. When done naturally, this kind of physical contact can turn ordinary situations into something special. Small actions like this reinforce trust and create a deeper connection, showing that every moment shared has a real and important meaning. Waist, a gesture of closeness and affection. The waist is an area that conveys closeness and trust. A gesture such as lightly supporting the hand while dancing or offering support in a moment of care expresses attention and affection in a subtle way. It's a demonstration of protection that doesn't need words, just the genuine intention to be there. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believe that actions speak louder than promises. A respectful and natural touch on the waist symbolizes security and connection. It's not just physical contact, but a gesture that carries meaning, showing that you are there in a full and true way. When the intention is to create an atmosphere of trust, a touch in this area can reinforce the emotional bond. It's a simple act, but it has the power to convey care and strengthen bonds. Small actions like this remind us that the moments we share are unique and full of meaning. Hands, a gesture of care and presence. Holding someone's hands is one of the simplest and most powerful ways of creating a connection. This gesture conveys calm, security, and shows that you are totally present. By interlacing your fingers or simply resting your hand on hers, you communicate attention and affection in a silent but very meaningful way. The Stoics, like Epictetus, taught that our actions should reflect our values. Holding hands is a practical way of showing support and understanding. It's a gesture that, although simple, carries great meaning, strengthening the bond between people in a genuine way. This kind of physical contact creates an atmosphere of trust and calm. It can help relieve tension or simply reinforce the idea that the person next to you is important. Small acts, such as holding hands, make shared moments more special and profound. Fist, a touch that conveys proximity. The wrist, especially the inside, is a delicate area full of meaning. A light touch or a subtle gesture, such as a kiss, can convey a feeling of closeness and affection. It's an intimate contact that, when done with respect, reinforces the emotional connection. For Stoics like Epictetus, every gesture should reflect a genuine intention. Touching a fist is more than a physical act, it's a way of showing care and creating a deeper bond. It is important that this gesture is natural and appropriate to the context, showing respect and consideration for the other person. This kind of touch is discreet but powerful. It conveys attention and creates a feeling of mutual trust. Small gestures like this are a reminder that relationships are strengthened by simple attitudes that are full of meaning and true intention. We're finalizing the content, and I've noticed that you haven't liked this video yet. This is very important so that YouTube can continue to promote our content, and so we can continue to help you. So please like this video. It's free, okay? We've just seen how simple gestures can have a profound impact on human connections. From the base of the back to the fist, every touch, when done with respect and intention, can create stronger bonds, convey care and reinforce trust. It's not just about the gesture itself, but about what it communicates: security, attention, and genuine presence. The Stoics taught us that every action should carry meaning. Small acts, such as holding a hand, leaning on a waist, or touching an arm, can transform ordinary moments into remarkable experiences. The secret lies in the intention behind each gesture, to act with respect, compassion, and genuine concern for others. It's not the big statements that build solid relationships, but the small details that show who we really are. Now that you know the power of these gestures, use them to create stronger, more meaningful connections. After all, as the Stoics believed, the best actions are those done with purpose and virtue. Thanks for watching so far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep receiving the next content. See you in the next video.